Did Facebook stop recommending your videos? If so, what I'm going to show you in this video are 7 steps that you can start doing today to start getting more views in your videos and hopefully get your recommendations back. These 7 steps are exactly what we teach content creators to do inside of Facebook whenever they want to get more reach and views on their videos. If you want to learn more information about that, check the description below. Step number 1 is we need to check the health of your Facebook page. You wouldn't believe how many times people reach out to me on Instagram asking me, hey Lester, why are my posts not being recommended? My videos are not being recommended. And then we dive deeper into the stats of their page and we notice that essentially they either have a violation on the page or their Facebook page is not being recommended because essentially Facebook says that the content cannot be recommended. So first we need to verify that your page is being recommended and that you have no violations. So in order to check the health on your page, all you have to do is go to the Facebook app, make sure you log in as your Facebook page and go to your professional dashboard. Inside of your professional dashboard, scroll all the way down and you will find a section called Tools. When you click on Tools, essentially you'll be able to see monetization, payouts, and all that stuff. But we need to scroll all the way down. We want to find a section called Page Recommendations. Once you click on that section, you will find the status of your Facebook page, whether it's actually being recommended by Facebook or not. If it shows that it's being recommendable, then that means your page and content can still be recommendable by the algorithm, meaning that your content can be pushed by the algorithm to reach as many people as possible. Now you also want to scroll down and go to page status. And if it shows that there's no violations on your page, then we're essentially can move on to the next step because we just verified that our page is in good status with Facebook, our content can be recommendable, and essentially we have no violations. Step number 2, we need to find the top performing content. Finding top performing content will give you an idea of what actually is working for your page. And we want to search specifically for videos because essentially what we're trying to do here is find out how can we get our videos to be recommended by the algorithm. So instead of having to come up with new ideas, we're going to look exactly to what's working for our page. And if you've been on Facebook for a while, meaning that you've been posting on Facebook for at least 6 months, and you probably have a good idea of what type of videos and posts can do well for your page. So what we want to do is essentially go to our Meta Business Suite, and you can go to business.facebook.com, make sure you're logged in as your Facebook page, and then you're going to go to the Insights section, and then we're going to find the content section. In here, you can filter by specific things. So for example, one of the things that we're going to select here is we're going to select videos. And now what we're going to do is we're going to select reach. This is going to sort basically all our videos by reach, and you want to go the last 90 days. Once you have that list, I highly recommend you take all of those videos and you grab the URL or the link for that video. You put them all in a document. You put the title, link for that video, how many views it got if you want to add that, and the date that it was published. What we want to do is create a list of the top 10 performing videos for the past 90 days. This will give you some patterns and clues to see what's working well for your page. So for example, I'm going to click on this video and view insights. So you can see this video got 298,000 views, did really well for the page. We scroll down, we can see that the average watch time for this video is 12 seconds, and we can see all the different interactions that this video received. So it's been, and not only that, but as you can see, it has 99% recommendations. So that means that this video was actually pushed by the algorithm to a lot of people who don't follow the page. That's exactly what you want if you want your content and your videos to be recommended. So this is a great example of content that you need to have on a list to understand what works well for your page. Step number 3 is we need to know how people find your content. So if you go to your Facebook page and you click on view insights on any of your posts and videos, it'll take you to the insights for that individual post or videos. And what you want to look for is you want to click on audience. Once you click on audience, you scroll down, you will see how people find your content. You can see the traffic source. You can see that Reels is 99% for this one. And if I click on source, it'll say suggested. And for this one is 94%. So this video was essentially being pushed again by the algorithm to random people. So you need to do this for your top 10 videos. You need to know exactly what is the traffic source. How are people finding this specific video? So you have a clue versus the videos that are not performing well. So if you do the same exact thing on the videos that are not getting a lot of views, most likely you will see a different story. meaning that most likely those videos are going to be pushed to your own followers. And believe it or not, you don't want that. You actually want your videos to be promoted to non-followers, because that's how you go viral and that's how you make more money from your content on Facebook. Once you have that data, then we move on to step number 4, which is to schedule top performing videos. This is very simple to do. Instead of having to re-upload your videos, if your videos are over 60 seconds long, you can go to the content section inside of the Meta Business Suite, and you can basically repost that video by creating a new post using that existing video. If it's a video that was published 60, 90 days ago, then you can definitely repost that video again to your page, and it will definitely boost, again, your page, because that is a top performing video. Now, if you don't have the option to repost that video because it's a very short video and the video just stopped getting views, then you can definitely take down that video and re-upload it again to your page. Most likely, because it did well in the past, it's gonna do well again for your page. And what we're trying to do here is, by utilizing your top performing content, we're trying to bring life back to your page. We're trying to get more organic reach by utilizing the content that we know brings a lot of eyeballs into your page. Step number 5 is to create short form content from your top performing videos. And this is a very unique strategy that you can start implementing by essentially taking what's working well for your page already and taking that into short form content. Luckily for you, on Facebook, you can definitely re-upload videos again, but also you can cut down videos and make them into little short form content. So let's say you have a 3-minute video that did 100,000 views for your page. Within those 3 minutes, there's likely 30 seconds within that 3 minutes that you can take out and you can repurpose into a short form video. Because this is a top performing video, that specific 30-second section of your 3-minute video, it's gonna do well. And essentially, again, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to bring new eyeballs and organic reach to our page by utilizing stuff that's already working for your page. Instead of having to come up with new ideas and having to just blindly publish content on our page, we're simply trying to reuse what's already working to bring life back into our page and push our content to start being recommended by the algorithm again. As soon as you hit 4 or 5 videos that are starting to get recommendations again, your next videos are likely to do better. So take those top 10 videos that you place on that list from your top performing content and make short form content from those and start scheduling those videos on your page. Now, if you want to speed up the results, this brings me to step number 6, which is re-engage your existing followers. If you had a Facebook page that has 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 followers, but suddenly your videos stop being recommended, they're not being watched by your followers or even non-followers. And that tells me that essentially the content you're publishing is not doing well, or perhaps Facebook is not putting the post in front of your followers first to verify that the content is actually good. How the Facebook algorithm works is very simple. As you publish content, basically in the first few hours of that content, you will see that the content is pushed to your own followers first. A small group of followers. Based on the interactions of that content and how your followers see that, meaning that whether they engage, comment, share, whatever, if Facebook sees good engagement metrics, then it will start pushing that video to more people that are likely to be non-followers. So if people have been following you for a while, for the past 6 months, but they haven't seen a video from you on their feed, then we want to re-engage those people again. And the fastest way to do that is by using Facebook ads. We have a specific strategy called the Facebook viral formula, where I break down exactly what I'm telling you to do in this video, and we break it down in detail to show you how you can run ads and bring back some of that engagement with your own followers. So if you want to find out about the Facebook viral formula, again, click the link in the description below. But essentially what we're trying to do is create a custom audience of our own followers, and we want to push our most successful videos in front of those people, in front of those followers that are likely to engage and help our page bring back some of that engagement. As you publish new videos on the page, those people that have previously engaged with our top most successful videos are likely to see our new videos on their feed, and so that creates additional engagement, organic reach, and likely get your videos recommended again. However, the viral formula is not a magic formula. You still need to have good videos that have done well on your page in order for this to work, which brings me to step number 7, which is creating great hooks. A lot of content creators think that Facebook is YouTube, where all that matters is thumbnails and titles, and that's not actually the case. When it comes to really reaching a lot of people on Facebook and going viral, it's all about the first 5 seconds. And so one of the things that you really have to pay attention to is whether you have great hooks in the first 5 seconds of your video. Whether it's a text hook or a visual hook, if you're not capturing the attention of random people just browsing their feed on Facebook, then likely you're not going to go viral. So the biggest mistake that I see a lot of content creators do is that they make content for people assuming that they already follow them. They make content with no context. So stop assuming that the people who are going to watch your content and your videos are followers, because most likely those followers, even if you have 1 million followers, you're not going to be able to reach all of those followers. So you need to edit your content in a way that attracts people who don't follow you, and it provides enough context in the first 5 seconds of your video so they're more likely to watch and have higher retention rates for your videos, because that's how you get recommended. That's how you get the algorithm to push your content to 99% of the people who don't follow your page. Like I said, if you want to see this whole 7-step process and how to really implement the step-by-step, watching over my shoulder on how we actually do this for Facebook pages, just click the link in the description below for the Facebook viral format. Now, the one key thing that you need to know if you really want to make sure that Facebook recommends your content is that you need to understand your data. You have no idea how many people reach out to me on Instagram asking me for help in order to regain reach, views, and be able to make more money, yet they don't look at their data. They don't know exactly what's working, what's not working. That's the biggest mistake that you could do if you really want to scale on Facebook. But luckily for you, when it comes to making money on Facebook, it doesn't have to be all about videos. So if your videos are not being recommended, you can definitely make money from other sources, not just videos. This is why I recommend you watch this video where I broke down exactly how you can make more money without having to rely on videos. Because monetization on Facebook has changed, and it has changed for the better. So click this video right here if you want to find out more, and I'll see you guys in my next video.